Out of all the cars in Forza Horizon 5, the ones I like the most aren't the fastest or the most practical, but rather the one-off prototypes, odd-looking, and experimental. Stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I love a good conventional sports car, but I'm at the point where it's cars like these that are keeping me online. So, without further ado, here are some dumb cars we need in Forza Horizon 5. With the rapid growth and popularity of electric cars, a lot of smaller companies have jumped in trying to make a name for themselves, and that's been leading to some interesting cars, such as the Aptra Type 3. Being the third iteration of Aptra Motors' solar EV project, the Aptra Type 3 is a unique three-wheeled vehicle with an interesting teardrop design, backed up by a respectable 204 horsepower triple motor, giving it an alleged 0 to 60 of 3.5 seconds. Though I do have to admit that these specs will not really put this car anywhere above B class, I imagine this car is going to be pretty popular if it did get added to the game. Next up is another exciting car project that unfortunately didn't leave the concept stage. This is the BMW Nazca, and if it looks familiar, that's because its design was derived from the BMW ID90. The first version of this concept car was the M12, and that car was meant to be a replacement for the M1. But that didn't really happen because the M1 kind of failed at its job on the racetrack, giving BMW cold feet at producing another mid-engine sports car. Even so, BMW did allow two more versions of this car to be made, giving birth to the Nazca C2 and the C2 Spider, which is the car I think should be added to the game. The C2 had a 5-speed modified version of the 5-cylinder V12 used in the BMW 8 Series, making 345 horsepower. In contrast, the Spider was fitted with a 6-speed 5.6-liter V12, producing 375 horsepower. This car would be a nice way to change up the BMW car roster and show people what could have been if the N1 fared a little better. And finally, the last vehicle for today, sporting more wheels than the Aptra and Nazca combined, is the Michelin PLR. Michelin built this car in the 1970s as a tire testing car, and for several years was the only way to test tires for heavy goods vehicles in real-world conditions. The PLR stands for... Bruh. Okay, I'm not saying that, but it does translate to fast heavyweight. Even so, this car could comfortably hit 110 miles per hour because of its two 350 Chevy small block engines. I'll be straight up, this car has no reason being in Forza Horizon 5, but come on, look at this thing. It is an absolute menace and it would destroy anything on the road. But that is all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you learned something. Anyway, I love this series. I think it's a really fun thing to do, talking about these unique different cars that are out there, because I think one of the big strengths Forza could make for itself is having a large variety of different cars from all kinds of concepts and all these different prototypes and stuff like that. But that's a video for another day. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.